What's up everybody, this is Country Geckos, and in today's video I'm going to be building a brand new Gargoyle Gecko Vivarium. So for the past several months I've been keeping my Gargoyle Gecko in a 10-gallon enclosure with a bunch of basic necessities in it, and it really doesn't look that good, but the reason that I've been keeping her in there is because she has a metabolic bone disease and is egg bound, so I've been trying to keep a really close eye on her. So when I do something during this vivarium building process that I think needs some further explaining, I'm going to cut back to me and kind of walk you through it, and then we'll get right back into the action and you guys can watch me build this really pretty terrarium. Alright guys, so without further delay, let's get right into building this awesome vivarium. So I wanted to explain the little pop-up that said note the front right corner. As you saw, there was a little divot that reached all the way down to the gravel or the drainage layer. I do this in pretty much all my vivariums except for this one, and I'll explain why in a moment. So in case I overwater the vivarium and it floods, that I'm able to get down there with a syringe or some type of cup and just bilge out the excess water to keep the vivarium from, destroying. I started to do this in this vivarium until I realized that I need to leave some excess space to allow Comet to bury her eggs and lay her eggs, because she's going to need a pretty decent amount of substrate to lay her eggs in, and by adding that little divot in the corner, I'm taking up quite a bit of space, and then there's going to be less space for her to eat because she prefers to eat off the ground, and there's going to be less space for her to lay her eggs, both which are incredibly important. So that's why that ditch is in the vivarium until the very end when I decide to cover it up, just so you guys aren't confused. Guys, so that pretty much wraps up this video. If you have any more further questions that I didn't explain or put a little subtitle in that didn't help you, you just go ahead and ask me down below, because I've got a decent amount of vivarium building experience, and I've had a pretty good amount of success. I've only had, I'd say, maybe one vivarium just like fall apart, and that was one of my first ones. So if you've got any questions, feel free to ask. As always, guys, I want to thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to go down low and leave me a comment. Like I said, leave me a question. Hit that like button as hard as possible. And remember, most importantly, to hit that subscribe button. Then turn on post notifications so you are notified of every single video I upload. As always, guys, this is Country Geckos. I'll see y'all in the next one.